Hi, Video Diary. It has been some time. I have been dealing with my period that started 2 days ago. I think I'll put the date here. And I've really noticed that as much as I don't get significant lower abdominal pain, I do not get significant, I don't get pimples on my skin when I'm about to start my period, but I do get a mood. I get irritated, I get angry, I get frustrated. Not angry actually, I get frustrated. I think hours before my period, maybe a day or two before my period, and that is something that I have gratefully found out because I'm now making video diaries, which is like a journal. But a video diary is better than a journal because it records my emotions and how I feel. And I've noticed that excuse the noise in the background. I've noticed that my mood really deteriorates 2 days before my period, and then I start to crave mood altering drugs. Like I start craving, oh, should I make some weed tea or should I drink alcohol? Like that's when the thoughts of intoxication come in my mind. And then when my period starts and like a day in, my mood lifts again. And also I've noticed that I don't have cravings for alcohol when I am in a good mood myself. So yesterday I had french fries. That's junk food. I had oil and a strong carbohydrate. It's not healthy. I think I've been having my share of carbohydrates recently, and I need to check that. But I need to watch those foods because now I'm starting to think, oh, maybe I should watch what I eat. I should watch how much water I drink because water hydration really helps with mood, and I need to feel good to stay sober, which is really pathetic and sad. But I need to feel good because when I'm feeling good, and I look at a bar and I'm like, should I just go there and take a shot? My mind is like, no, you're strong enough to say no because you're already feeling good. Why do you want the shot for? So I've noticed that the better I feel, the more sober I stay. So that's realization. I'm sorry, somebody called. Somebody called me, but that's one thing about me is what the fuck? Okay, I have to pick this one. I have to take a break. So the reason why I showed this part of me being called and didn't edit it out is because I don't just pick phone calls. I hate picking phone calls. If I think there is no big deal about somebody, I don't pick the phone call until it's really important. So generally, I don't pick 80% of my phone calls. That's just something I want to keep on the record. And I'm back. I had to pick one of the calls, and that's one thing about me is I don't pick phone calls very easily, especially when somebody just wants to say hi, how you doing, and then they don't add value to my life. Even if you tell them how you're doing, first of all, you will not tell them how exactly you're doing, because when somebody says hi, how you doing, you're supposed to say I'm fine, even if you're not fine. So I really prefer the phone calls where I can tell you the truth, like, hey, I'm not fine. And then you either give me good advice, or you listen like you care, or you solve the problem. Well, my problems are too big to be solved by anyone other than myself, but I like meaningful conversations. So, where was I? I wanted to tell you guys, I still want to talk about my skin bleaching situation, and I'm using this one called Popo, and I'm using this one called Carolite. So, I'm still talking about skin bleaching because it's fairly new, and I'm bleaching I'm using the creams every 3 days because I don't want to lose my darkness, except I kind of want to always have contrast, like between my eyebrows and my skin, between my lips and my skin, because this is lip pencil, black lip pencil, but I like having contrast. When I put black lip pencil, I like having contrast. And then another thing is, every time I put colored lipstick, like red or any other color, even if I line it, I look absolutely horrible. And I'll put an example of how terrible I look with that stuff. One of the things that is disgusting that I've learned about myself recently is the fact that I project. I project my pain onto others. I project my anger onto others. And I have been catching myself in that behavior. Let me tell you, for example, when somebody is like a bad person, I will make them look worse because I feel bad about myself. And also, the things that I don't have in life, for example, I have no kid, I have no biological child. So when somebody talks about a baby, I'm like, ugh, don't tell me about that shit. Like, I am not ready for a baby right now. Even if I know that if everything was perfect, I would love to like push a baby out. Like, I would love that, but I don't have that, and I can't have that even if I wanted to, because of the situation I live in. So now when somebody talks about kids, I really be like, don't tell me about that shit, because I know I can't have it. So I'm projecting my inner deficiencies and my inner, for lack of a better word, my inner emptiness onto others. When people talk about like their boyfriends and relationships, I say, ugh, don't even tell me about men. Don't tell me about that shit. Don't tell me about marriage, because I don't have it. Because I don't have it, I don't tolerate conversations around men and relationships, because I don't have it. I wish I had it. I don't. So I've realized that I'm projecting my pain onto others in conversations. Sometimes it's subtle, but it's there. And the reason why I hyper criticize myself is because I'm a neurodivergent. So I have mental illness, and because I'm a neurodivergent, a bipolar neurodivergent kind, I really try to watch my behavior, because I'm already abnormal. I'm sick. I use medications, antipsychotics every night. I'm mood stabilizer every morning. So I already have abnormalities in my brain, and my brain affects how I behave. And I've had a history of psychosis and everything in between. And because of that, I watch the way I behave with a very critical inner eye, critical introspection. And because I criticize myself so much and I read a lot about psychology, I really love psychology. I've already said that from day one. I end up getting the misbehaviors that I have, the times when my behavior is really, really a mess, and I just have to. I can't eschew it. I have to. So yeah, that is the one thing I've noticed these days. I project. If you're a bad person, I'll make you look worse. Everything that I don't have, I will act like I don't want it. And when somebody has done straight talk about it, I make it look bad because I don't have it. So talk about being imperfect. But I'm going to work on it now that I'm aware of it. I'll work on projecting. And the way it happens is quick. I believe the people that don't know about projecting don't even know they do it. So when it comes to me being able to work, which is very, very important, I'm getting all these ideas of going to Kampala in January. I wanted to leave on September 3rd. I wanted to leave. And now I'm thinking I should go away in January. Is it January 16th? I'll put the date here on the screen. There will be the Ugandan presidential election. So Kampala will be politically unstable and unsafe. I kind of don't care, but I feel like I just want to go. Because I don't think between now and December, I don't think anything is going to change. I doubt if anything is going to change in terms of the family project that one day I'll talk about. So that means, and I also got an amazing opportunity that will be available in February. But then I have this family project that is just killing me. Like, you guys, I'm not supposed to be broke. I'm not supposed to be broke, but somehow I'm broke. Because I have this one thing in my life that I know one day I'll talk about. This one thing in my life has put everything on standstill. Like, everything in my life is on standstill. And that's why I cry sometimes, because I have no money and I have to rely on other people. And the people I rely on use it as a way to manipulate me. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting situation. But that is how it's going right now. And this will be it for my entry of this video diary, and I hope I stop projecting onto others. I'll work on it. Oh my God, before I go any further, my green juice situation failed. I failed to maintain the green juice diet, and I'm still a little bigger than I should be, and I have nothing to say about that right now. I'm not the fattest woman you will see. I'm not the biggest woman you will see, but I don't like the way my body looks. I'm big, yes. I'm not exercising. I'm not physically active. Could I be? Maybe, yes, I think. But I think I'm holding on to the little pleasures of right now in the moment, that I am not focusing enough on weight loss, and diet is not enough. And I don't want to talk more about this. That's it. Till the next one, I love you so much. Bye.